That feels right. All right. Good morning, good noon, and good night, citizens of Upland. You are watching the Upland Action NFT News, and my name is LeftHousr, and today is Wednesday, Whelps Wednesday, Hump Day, the day you hump. And I am joined by my co-hostesses and my co-mostesses, my brother, Emmett E. Left. How the hell are you today on this fine middle of the weekday?
Man, I'm feeling good. I found an old friend, and I brought him back into play.
Ooh.
Our old Bill Williams, Philip Donahue microphone is back in effect.
The old mic is back.
He finally made it.
Feeling good. Feeling good. Whelps Wednesday. We got the mini monkey Mafia coming in a little bit. Hoot, hoot, hooray around here. How are we today, Penguin?
I am fantastic. I love me a Whelps Wednesday. I love me some time with Emmett. Love me some time with Left. So, yeah,
we just came up with the name of potentially our band name.
That's right. That's right. The Weirded Beardos. Nope, that's not right.
No, I like that better.
Yeah, that might be
Weirded Beardos.
That might be better.
So good.
That might be better, babies and gentlemen. It is a special day. We are going to get into some crazy action, some NFT action. We can open up our Dyslexic 95s, our pack 1990 today, so we'll see about that. We'll see about opening up that. I'm looking over here in Upland, and they still have these special, the little Halloween legits that you can decorate your apartments and buildings with on the property. That sale is going on for UPX right now. And you can either spend 20,000 UPX or you can spend 395,000 UPX for the largest pack of Halloween decorations in the Upland space. Now, that's all the news that I have for Upland. Let's just look at a couple of quick stories here. Then we'll jump into our main subjects here. Real quick, I noticed the WWE is crashing into the NFT ring with Fox chasing digital collectibles gold rush. That's right, you wrestling fans, you wrestling collectors, get out there. And the WWE is coming. I don't know what blockchain they're coming to.
I see Bobby Lashley in there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the, he's an
Knowing
OG.
the WWE, they'll probably just make their own blockchain.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. But they said they're in, something with Fox Entertainment they're working with. Viacom, I see in there. I see Warner Brothers' name in there. Speaking of Mattel, I know we're not speaking of Mattel, but they have partnered with the Wax blockchain to release Hot Wheels.
Ooh,
Hot Wheels NFTs
man.
coming to the Wax blockchain. Can you believe it? That's exciting. Another big brand name partnering with Wax.
You know what's next?
What's next?
Micro Machines.
Micro Machines, baby. They're right around the corner. And this is something very interesting here coming out of the new Adobe Photoshop featuring to support NFT verification on Marketplace right there from your Adobe. So that's an exciting thing for NFT creators coming here. I don't know what it means. I haven't read the article. Of course, I don't read. I just look at headlines and photos. And this one caught my attention. What's going on in the world of the wonderful dragons, the wonderful world of Whelps?
All right, now that I'm not muted. Yeah, Halloween time is coming, at least
yes.
for at least for North America. Oh, I forgot to ask if they had it in Australia. I had the perfect chance earlier today. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so Whelps just got off a Whelps phone call last night. We've got some Halloween surprises coming now. That prize may not arrive until the day of Halloween, but that's okay. Halloween day. We have a new community manager for Whelps named Gillies, who is helping, I'd like to say helping me out, but really he's leading the charge now, which is great. So Gillies is going to be the Whelps guy. So anything, not to say I won't be, but he's really going to be taking the community and understanding what the community is looking for. We do have a couple projects coming. We took a community vote about 2 weeks ago now to determine what the favorite tribe was. And so we've got some lore being built around the results of that post.
Wait, has the winner been announced on that, or no? That'll be announced.
You can look at the poll. You can look at the poll still if you scroll back through announcements. What I would say is just because something won the vote doesn't mean that that's what the lore will focus on. We're just kind of using that as base numbers to figure out what we want to do. Figure out, we got to give the lower performing tribes some love as well.
This is an announcement. I don't. Maybe it was way back. It was a while back.
Way back. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll drop a link if I can. But yeah, it's way back.
Fair enough. I remember. Yeah, I remember who I voted for, I think.
And then we have what I would say is a pretty big announcement coming soon. I can't put a specific time frame on it. What I can say is one of the things that Gillies wants to do is kind of, I don't want to call them weekly tasks, but just ways to stay more into the community and given a reason to do that. And so that's going to be its own independent thing, but it's also going to tie into this big announcement that we have coming, which if you've been paying attention, you could probably guess what it is, but yeah, it's coming. So I'm excited for the Halloween. I showed you last week one of the, you put it up, one of the costumes.
Yeah, they're awesome looking.
Yeah. And then one thing I should bring up is right now, if you look at the Whelps website, if you look at your highborn evolution, there is a UI glitch. So it's going to give you the wrong amount of time until your next evolution for your highborn, but it's all done based on the blockchain. So it's still going to be the evolution, every as often as was advertised. It's just a UI glitch right now that's showing the wrong amount of time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've got my guys are all fully grown. It's like we don't even communicate anymore. They don't call their dad anymore.
The coop, as it were.
Yeah, it's just they're just not around. They're just not available.
My kid, my fellow bearded weirdo can probably attest. My kid's also getting to that age where he just wants to lay in his bed and TikTok. No time for dad.
Oh yeah, definitely. It keeps going that way, it seems, for a while.
Yeah.
Yes, indeedy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in our guest from the Mini Monkey Mafia.
Sorry. Sorry. I will say that for Whelps, my Whelps peeps, if you've been missing Jake just posted an announcement in Whelps last night or this morning, which shed some light on his disappearance. So go read that.
Yeah, I saw that there. Yeah, and we'll come back to the Whelps. We don't want you to go away unless you have to, Mr. Penguin.
I'm here, even if you don't want me, I'm here.
All right, great. Well, let's say hello to Miss Christine here from the Mini Monkey Mafia. How are you doing today?
Hello. I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us here today.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So I have many questions about the Mini Monkey Mafia, as I'm kind of I'm recently new to the project, and I am a holder of 2, and I saw the reason why I was a holder of 1 for a moment, and then I was like, wait a minute, I need 2 to be able to make a baby here,
Mhm.
and so that's very important to me. So I went and got another one. So then I just saw, I haven't really looked up anything yet. I haven't really dove into it yet because I wanted to sort of like do it now live with you.
Yes.
But I did stumble into the Twitter and I saw that babies I can make babies now.
No, the feature is being built out and it should be coming in November. It is quite a new feature because I know the breeding feature has been pretty common in the NFT space now, but what we're doing is we're trying to make a system where you can choose which parent you want to pair up together so that you can have specific traits bred, but that's still in the works. And I'd have to get more updates on the development side. I'm just the artist, so I create all the features, but then the developers, they build out the front end, the back end, and make sure all the smart contracts are in place.
Okay, excellent. So you did all the monkeys. You drew all the monkeys.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God, I love them. You did incredible work. They're really, really
Thank
beautiful. They're
you.
super fun to look at. And I keep one every time I go to OpenSea, I almost buy another one. You know, like I'm like, there's always
Really?
one that pops out at me. And I'm like, damn it, I kind of want that one instead of the one I got.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're awesome. Okay,
Thank you.
so is this your first NFT project then?
Yes, this is my first NFT project.
And did you know of NFTs before the Mini Monkey Mafia thing came about? How did you stumble into the space?
Yeah, so I've heard about NFTs for a while. I was interested in crypto, I believe back in 2018, 2019, and I kind of just followed the train. I think it was mainly within like 2020, early 2020, around January, February 1, I came across this one podcast by David Socomni. He's now rebranded as Genius Brain, but he had someone on there that sold an NFT for I think like 700,000. And this idea of like a JPEG selling for that much kind of just intrigued me. And the person that he brought on who made the transaction broke down NFTs to the point where I understood it like case by case. And so after that podcast, for me, it was like it was beyond the JPEG. It was more about like ownership rights, where you can do with the code and make sure like the artist always has some sort of novelty or ownership over their art instead of people just like right clicking and saving. And then I've also met some people that started their own companies in the NFT space. And so that's kind of how I transitioned in because like we'll follow each other on Twitter and then you see all their tweets. So it keeps you very well updated.
Gotcha. All right. So I saw it. Is it just you and one other person that run the Mini Monkey Mafia, or is there a whole team behind you guys?
Yes. So right now we are expanding the team, but the founding team was just me and my other co-founder. And recently we have commissioned 2 developers and we have a community manager.
When did you guys launch? When did you guys go to the market there with the monkeys?
Yes. So I believe pre-sale was September 14th and our official launch was September 18th.
Dang it, I just missed it. I just missed
Oh
the
man,
opening. Yeah.
just by a little month.
Yeah. So, did you guys sell out right away?
It depends on what you mean by right away. We sold out within 3 hours of our official launch.
That's
So
pretty much
definitely
right
not,
away for me. I'd count that as a right away.
I
Wow,
suppose
that's it.
so. There's some
Yeah.
projects that sell out in like 10 minutes, and then there's other projects that take a bit longer. I will say, my co-founder and I always joke about this, but we always joke that we could have sold out if our website didn't crash as much as it did. We didn't expect to sell out. So when we were building this, Mini Monkey Mafia came out as like a fun passion project that we started on the side because both of us were super interested in NFTs. And selling out was our like the top goal that we had until launch. And so the entire time we were like, I don't know if we'll sell out. It seems like a good concept, but it's probably way too out there. So when we were building out the website, we like bought, I think it was like an $8 a month server and like didn't really focus too much on it. We were like, there's no way it's gonna have that much hype. And then during our sale, the website actually crashed 8 times because of how much hype there was. It was just overloading the server. So
Wow. Jeez
yeah.
Louise. Okay, so you guys launch, you sell out, you don't expect to, and now what kind of response and communication do you have going on with the community? Like, what's that experience been like for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. So Alex and I, who's my co-founder, we tend to switch off our roles in the community. I think pre-launch he was a bit more active, and now post-launch I'm a bit more active. So I pretty much go in every day and try to interact with the community, at least for an hour or two, just to get to know like what's going on, what they're talking about. But we do have a community manager that is taking over for the majority of our interactions. So we are pretty active in the community. On top of that, we recently launched Twitter Spaces. So we have Speakeasy Sundays, which occur every Sunday at 9 p.m. Basically, this is just a way for us to interact with the community on Twitter. We tell you to come in with a drink, tell us your ideas, introduce yourself, tell us how you think about the community, and if there's any ideas you want to test out. And then we also have NFT and coffee on Tuesdays, where basically it's like a morning show at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. And you can tune in on Tuesdays, come in, chill, start talking about the NFT space. This one, I did want to focus more on the community. So it's mainly people from our Discord or people interested in the NFT space that just discovered Mini Monkey Mafia that day can come in, drop by, and kind of introduce themselves, tell us who they are, if they've been in the community for how long. And yeah, just to get to know them a bit more.
So as far as ETH NFT projects go, you guys launched at 0.02. That's pretty
Yes.
cheap on the scale of ETH projects as they go for launch. Why did you guys go so how'd you come up with the price?
Yeah, so we wanted something a bit more accessible.
Yeah.
I think by the time when we were launching, we saw a lot of projects that were launching at very high ETH prices, but then they were either ending up as rug pulls or they weren't really living up to what was going on in their roadmap. And so we wanted one that was very accessible to the general public. When we were interacting with the majority of the people on our Discord, we found out that a lot of them don't work like big tech jobs, or like they don't have a huge amount of passive income. And so expecting them to shell out like another $200, $300 on top of $100, $200 gas fees is just sort of unreasonable. And on top of that, the founders are quite young. And so we wanted something that for us was reasonable in order for us to like move on our roadmap. And also like, if it's not going to be $1 million project, don't sell it to everyone as $1 million project. We wanted something within our own price range, and it's finances that we came up with in saying like, this is what we want to invest in after the project, and these are what we need. And then in terms of our own pay, both my co-founder and I discussed this. We didn't get into NFTs because we wanted to become millionaires. We got into NFTs because we wanted to create a space where we can focus on the community, create a space where people can find and interact with new people around the world. And we wanted to make it as accessible as possible to everyone who wants to join.
I see. Very cool. So I see here on the roadmap you guys have for Q4, we're talking tees and hoodies and hats. Have those come out yet?
Not yet. So the reason we're delaying merch a bit is because right after launch, we want to focus more on giving back to the community as a thanks for supporting us. So before we ask them for any more money for the merch sale, we want to give them like the airdrops for the babies, build up certain features that members have exclusive access to. And then that I also realized like there's ways to build the community there, because we have like some inside jokes going on in Discord, some conversations that we're having. I think that also creates a lot of good material for merch that we can build out later on.
Okay, cool. So I know a lot of projects that are promising metaverses, this, that, and the other. I do see on your 2022 Q2 some mini games.
Yes.
Can you talk about what those games might be like, or is it way too early to start talking?
Yeah. So right now, we do have a partnership with another app called Sonar, and it's a very interactive app in which the best way I can describe it is Minecraft meets Discord, where you can it's all voice chat, but everyone has a dot that they can move around. And based on how close or how far your dot is from other dots, the sound range or how loud you are changes. So for example, if my dot was right next to yours and we were both talking, I can hear you crystal clear. But if I moved like 2 spaces away, I wouldn't be able to hear you as much. And
Gotcha.
so it's a lot more interactive and intimate because you hear people based off of voices, but there's also live text. Another feature of this is you build out worlds using emojis. So you can actually drop emojis on the Sonar space, and people have been building out their own games that way. So when I was discussing this MMO or this game development with my co-founder, we found 2 big issues. One, it was the timeline of building out a game. I don't think most NFT projects actually understand how difficult it is to go into game development. And on top of that, building a game that makes sense. And then on the other hand, understanding your user base enough to create a game that is long lasting for them. And so our thing was, if our main focus was to create a platform where people can meet each other, discuss their ideas, and build something together, we want our games to reflect that same space, which is why we're teaming up with Sonar. So we'll have all the dots on the Sonar space or the Sonar platform, and they can actually build out their own games using emojis, voice chat, and live text.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
so-
we've
Go ahead.
spoken to a few game developers for various projects, and even the fastest time frame, like,
Mhm.
hey, let's put a rush on it, 6 months at least.
Oh my gosh. And like even in game development, the smallest things. So I come from like UX UI background, the smallest things like onboarding takes forever because you're thinking about what are some things I can manipulate one action to get someone to do XYZ action. And then after that, what's going to go on in their mind and how do I push the next action after that? And you really have to get in the heads of the users. And so I personally think if it's like all these projects promising a game and actually going into like real life game development, I'm very, very skeptical.
Yeah, and it's, so many people are promising these games. So, well, okay, so that's very intriguing. Is there a website that I can see? Can I look at Sonar yet, or is there?
Yeah, Sonar actually launched a while back. I was one of the earliest users, which is why I'm familiar with both their dev team and also what they are about. I can send you a link shortly.
Oh.
I believe if you just go on sonar.app, you should be able to find it. But for Mini Monkeys, what's unique about this experience is we'll have a private room. So most of the Sonar rooms are 31 by 31. The Mini Monkey room will be 100 by 100. On top of that, we'll be able to have specific droppables. So if you look on Sonar in the App Store, you can see how you can drop certain emojis. Well, we have certain things like banana coins and nice cacti coming out. So you'll actually be able to drop those on the platform as well. And also with the Mini Monkey room, only people who hold a Mini Monkey token can go in.
Sorry,
wait.
that's the safe word.
Oh yeah, wait, I forgot about the safe word today. What is
It's
the
monkey.
safe word
It's
today?
monkey.
Is it monkey?
It's monkey. Okay, great. Oh my god! Every time you hear the word monkey, scream real loud, and you'll need the word monkey later in the
Oh,
show
no.
for the giveaway for the safe word on the Google form. Yeah.
Oh my
Wow, I
gosh.
didn't even. I forget about the safe word every day now. It's like part of my job now is to forget about it. Well, this Sonar looks really insane. I just found the website, and now I'm on their Twitter, which I'll share with everybody here in the chat.
They also have their NFT collection coming out. It just came out, but I don't
Wow.
think they sold out yet. But they have emojis, which are 3D interactive NFTs that you can use on Sonar as well.
Wow. So you guys are integrating into Sonar then a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow.
Nice.
That's super cool. Yeah. It definitely seems like you guys are for real and thinking of what needs to be done in an appropriate way, in an accurate way. And
Oh, for sure.
and their prices are cheap. I mean, like everything about your project feels very warm and inviting, and the art is
Thank
dope
you.
too. It's really, really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. What else are you looking forward to when it comes to the Mini Monkey Mafia? If there's anything that you want to scream about.
Yeah, so we are very early in this development, but going back to what we want to do for the NFT space as a whole, I think one thing that I realized when I got into NFTs is you see a lot of NFT projects and all the roadmaps look the same. And I think it's because there's a lack of like defined direction. There's a lot of hype, but I want more direction for our space. And the way that we're doing it for Mini Monkey Mafia is we're actually working on launching something called Mini Monkey Media, where we're going to start breaking down what it means to go into the NFT space step by step. So right now, there's like 3 main podcasts or like a handful of podcasts in an NFT space. But even when my co-founder and I listen to them, they're more geared towards people that already understand crypto, blockchain, and NFTs. And that's just not the case for the average user. The way that I like to split it up is like 80% of the world has no idea about NFTs, the other 20% do. So when you have your NFT project and you're just bragging about like staking, games, airdrops, and so forth, that's great for your user base. But if you really want to expand to the other 80%, you have to get them to understand what the hell is going on. And if they don't know what like these extras are, or even if they don't know how to set up a MetaMask wallet, how are they going to understand all these benefits and perks? So for our podcast, we're mainly focusing on, well, our goal is to end up going into the podcast space and the media space and going into there. But our main goal is to break down the entire process. So from the basics of how do I set up a wallet? What exactly is a wallet? What wallet should you use? MetaMask, Rainbow, or some other wallets? And really breaking down what exactly is in each wallet. What does the key mean? Why does everyone have a 16-word key? All the basics that for most people that are in the blockchain space, they kind of know, but for the average user, seems rather intimidating. And then on top of that, we want to give a more behind the scenes look of what it actually means to develop an NFT collection. On one hand, my goal is to help other people who want to make their own collection, give them advice on how to navigate the space. Who do you work for in partnerships and giveaways? What exactly should you expect when pre-launch and post-launch? And then on the other hand, interviewing other people that have built out really strong collections. Because I think for most people that are entering the space, or at least the people that hit me up, they have this idealized view of when you sell out, clearly everything behind the scenes worked out well. And that wasn't the case for us. It wasn't the case for most of the people that we talked to. I think for a recent launch, they had a massive typo in their whitelist, like the moment they launched. And they were like, wait, delay it by 30 minutes. Another launch that I witnessed, they had this tiered system and it didn't work out well. And all of a sudden, a lot of their user base were losing money and they actually took it out of their own paycheck to pay back everyone. And I think sharing these stories shows what goes on behind the scenes for the devs, because I think you get these messages in the Discord like when Moon, when Lambo, is this project dead? Because people don't actually understand how hard it is to like build, maintain, and scale an NFT collection. At the same time, I think it gives a lot of ease to NFT developers like myself, where you see other collections go through the same struggles or same trials and tribulations as you, and you have a better or a more calming view and a more humanistic view of we're kind of all in this together.
Right.
Christine, you and I got to connect after the show because we're of one mind, and I think I'm with a larger collective, and I think we can come to some sort of mutually beneficial agreement. So.
Yes, let's go. Hit me up. I got Twitter, I got Discord. Try to be on other social medias, but those are my main 2 right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a conversation that seems to come up here and there. It's actually kind of what my main goal was when I started this show. And when I originally started the show, it was primarily for Upland, which is like, I don't know if you're familiar with Upland or not, but it's like a whole blockchain. I mean, it's a whole NFT buying and selling market or whatever that's kind of connected through the EOS blockchain. Yeah. And a lot of the people that function through there, like they seem to use the Wax blockchain. And so we were kind of like in that realm and like started to dabble and go into the other chains and crossing into it all. But like going back to that topic, it was like that's what I wanted to try to like make it easy to understand for people that aren't in the space or people that are coming in new. And I found it like incredibly difficult to like to express that or to bring that kind of like to the show every time that I would do a show or whatever. It's like, how do you even speak to people that don't even know what the hell is going on here? So I love the idea of the podcast and getting in the behind the scenes, even being in the space after a long time. Like you still don't know what, if unless you're really going in and looking and stuff, which it's not easy. It takes time to really look at these things. So I think that's a great show, great podcast that you guys have
Thank
going
you.
there. Yeah, smart. Do you have any questions about the Mini Monkey Mafia?
I love the fact that I'm sorry. I just love to see that you guys are collaborating. I mean, Sonar seems really cool for sure, and just like we're saying, with trying to take on everything that a lot of these projects are saying that they're going to deliver on, it makes sense, and it seems like you guys are doing something unique. Whereas you found another project that's doing something cool, that when you guys come together, you just expand each other basically, and bounce off each other. So
Exactly.
I think that's awesome to see. I think it's awesome that you're here as the artist, talking about the project too, because that doesn't always happen. So yeah, I like what you guys are doing for sure.
Thank you.
Just excited for your future, definitely. I think I might have to get a darn mini monkey now or two so I can breed. Yeah, this one looks fun for sure.
Thank you.
And you seem very very knowledgeable, definitely, the way that you speak about everything, the process and what you guys are thinking about.
Yeah, it's exciting. I want to check out the podcast. I want to see, I want to hear you guys talk about it all. I feel like I would pick up a large education from it all.
Oh, thank you. Coming soon. Right now we're testing out some ideas in Twitter Spaces, and then like whatever works, whatever doesn't, we either scratch that or double down on it on the podcast.
Very cool.
And I've been in some communities recently that some of the community members seem to really step up, and I took a Zoom class the other day in a Discord that was an EtherScan class. And it's just all about learning how to read EtherScan, learning how to read smart contracts, write and interact with smart contracts. And it's stuff that we're doing every day, but learning the ins and outs of it will make a big difference at this point. I feel like, come 2 years down the line, it's so easy to kind of not look behind what's in front of your face. But I think it is important to learn that stuff for sure. And it's cool that when you see people step up and really want to share that information.
Yeah, absolutely. And we did have someone in our Discord. He goes by Kafiz, but he actually came out and started making videos about how to set up your wallet. And I think it was a series of 7 to 8 different videos, but it just went through how do you purchase a monkey, how do you navigate OpenSea, and so forth. And they were super, super cool. And I think those really gave us the inspiration of seeing the community come together and help out other people. It's let's set that forward as a precedent by the dawns of the Mafia, or for us, the co-founders of this collection.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many people I will send a confirmation to, an EtherScan confirmation or a Soul Scan confirmation or whatever it is, and they go, oh, I don't know how to read this, don't bother, I trust you. It's no, you should know how to read it.
Yeah, at least a little, the basics for sure.
A little.
And I love that it's NFT, as in TEA, NFT and coffee. That's that's very clever.
Brother drinks tea. He's been drinking tea all hours of the day for the last 20 years, 30, I don't know how many years.
My whole life.
Yeah.
Yo, bring him in for NFT and coffee.
Yeah.
Our first question for each intro is introduce yourself and then say your drink for both Speakeasy Sundays and NFT and coffee. So
says something about a person.
I mean, sometimes I'll double fist coffee and tea at the same time.
That'd be an interesting combination to bring in.
Absolutely. This Sonar thing sounds insane. So you said they just launched their collection, or they're about to launch?
Yeah, so they actually launched their collection. I believe the official launch was on October 21st, but they haven't sold out yet. So I'd advise you to get emoji, or at least get some of the ones on the floor, because they're 3D and they're so adorable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any other collaborations you guys have in the works, or are already in the works?
We do have some collaborations with esports teams that we did pre-launch, and then I actually have a meeting with some people that work on the Cello blockchain, and they run Mobius Money, and they're currently working out their second startup called Dahlia, and we might actually work something with them out to see if we can get any mini monkeys on a different blockchain. I'm not sure how that will work. It might make our developers very angry. So,
Yeah, someone's
yeah.
asking in the chat right now about like, why is this project not on Poly? Are you guys, so you are considering possibly?
We are considering. I mean, the Mobius people reached out to us. I got a text from them the other day, and they were like, I wonder what would happen if we started an NFT collection. I was just like, shoot your ideas. And so that's kind of how it started. We are meeting up for coffee on Friday to like figure things out. I don't know if this would be viable, but I think it'd be super cool. Maybe just sending them like some one-of-one Mobius monkeys or Dahlia monkeys, and then like they can do whatever they want with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rats.
Super cool. The Whelps had recently moved from ETH to Polygon, so so Mr. Penguin could talk a thing or two about that experience and that process. But yeah, it seems logical in some ways, you know, because of the whole gas, this, that, and the other. But you know, I know eventually that'll probably end, right, and go into something else, right? So, but when though? When? Who? I know, right? I know. I thought we would have, like, once these gas prices started, I was like, you know, because we had launched an ERC20 token right when the gases just went wild, so it kind of like, you know, stopped a lot of our plans there. But I just kept assuming by now. I'm like, it'll be there.
Yeah.
No, not the case, apparently. I mean, I looked at it right now. I mean, today is horrible. It's a bad day for gas.
The dog coins are going insane.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, Shib and Floki.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yes.
Yep, that's popping up. Well, I noticed here, real quick, you guys, that our first pack from Dyslexic 95 is now available to be opened. So I wanted to open one here and see what was inside. So,
yeah, no monkeying around. Open that.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna open my first. This is incredible. This is so you know what's going on, Christine. I drew these pieces back in the 90s, and since then I've reanimated them and colored them, and you know, my brother and I turned some of them into bubbles with looping music, and you can arrange the bubbles in order, but you got to collect them all through all 10 packs. This is the first pack. We're doing drops every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm excited to see what's in here.
This is exciting. It's like opening up a new deck of cards.
Exactly.
Crack the pack.
Yes.
I'm like actually nervous right now. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. What did I get here? I got, okay, as they're coming in here, I can see the different rarities.
I've got epic.
Yeah, I got a Cobain uncommon, a beeper common, couple beeper commons, ecstasy epic, nice. Couple more Cobain commons or uncommons, beeper commons. Oh wow, okay, great. All right, so some of these cards here are blendable. Oh, they're taking their time to get in here.
Yes, looks rare.
Yeah, this is really neat. So okay, so the beeper common, that's like the original piece there, and then I think I'm gonna have to blend it with the Night of Dreams Cobain uncommon. All right, let me just go to the blend page and hopefully they show up a little faster. Oh, I'm nervous.
Great.
If you're just picking up a pack now, make sure you swap your wax to Nefty and then buy it in Nefty, because then you get your bonus Nefty.
Right. No blends. Wait, super blends probably. Oh no, it's only for the Action family card blends right now. So maybe our blends aren't up yet, or maybe I don't have enough cards yet. You would assume I would have something. Vis, where are you? Vis Nimerus is, I haven't seen him in the chat today. Is he here?
He said hi.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Hello.
All right, Vis, chime in and tell me what's going on here. Or do I have to wait, or do I not have enough cards to blend?
I don't even want. Normally, I'm not
have to
too
open more
precious
packs.
about pack. Normally, I'm not too precious about packs, but the artwork for this pack, I don't know if I want to open it.
Right. Oh, I know. There's that too.
I have the only other pack I haven't opened is mint number 2 of the Action Family Matters resume pack. Can't give up number 2.
No, hold on to that, especially now. There's no reason to open it. So
Sensei pulled a mythic do.
who did?
Sensei.
Hurley
Oh,
says
nice.
24 hours for blends.
Oh, okay. We have to wait 24. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I like that. So as well, so tomorrow we'll be able to blend up and pack. Wait, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, pack 1991 comes out tomorrow. So the next pack comes out on Thursday. No, wait, no, we're not dropping it tomorrow. Excuse me. We're dropping the Action Family Matters animation episode 1, the Halloween special, tomorrow. So that's what's happening. But that's only being, well, no, I mean, yeah, it's being dropped for free to the Action Family Club card holders, but then it'll also go on sale as well to the public.
Just like yours, only my commons are loading. My uncommon and mythic and rare aren't. So
I can go over to Atomic and see them.
Get to work, Viz. Fix that UI.
Here, let's go over here real quick. Pull them up.
Did you minted your citizen there, eh?
Oh yeah. I'll pull them up too.
Nice.
Oh wait, they're not even showing up on Atomic. What is going on? Is there a glitch in the matrix?
Oh, you gotta. Oh, I'm just reading here in chat. Viz says, "Pay me $10,000 or your collection gets it." I don't know what that's about.
Oh no! I knew it would come to this day. Oh no! All right, fine, deal, Viz. I'll pay the 10 grand. I'll pay the 10 grand. Just get the images up. All right, yeah, I'll show you my my Clash Dome citizen. It took me time to get to this outfit, but here he blows. They did a little tweet about it. They tweeted him out. I guess they're saying that I might be leading the way of fashion in Clash Dome here with my outfit.
I think you really have those pants.
No, but I wish I did, or I used to.
Yeah.
Wait, which pants?
If you're
what pants?
pull up the YouTube,
are you looking at YouTube?
See...
I am currently not.
Okay,
Should I be
yeah,
on YouTube right now?
Well, yeah. If you look at on YouTube, you'll see the pants that we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
There's the Clash Dome is like how do you say? I own 2 pieces of land in Clash Dome, but they're kind of like little mini video games that people come and play on. And however many orcs die, I get paid out in a token called Ludio token, which is the Clash Dome token. But they're soon they were on the show yesterday, and they have somewhat of like a new level to their system coming, where they have these avatars, these citizens as they call them, and yeah, there's ways to earn with these little fellas. Like you can put them on exercise bikes, and they'll make you some tokens or something like that. So
Oh, super cool. Wow.
So yeah, the Clash Dome is definitely worth taking a look at if you haven't heard of it or seen it yet. There's a lot of really fun things on the wax side of things that I feel like, there's a lot of creativity in the projects and the way that you can function with the mechanics and stuff that I feel like the ETH side is definitely lacking. It's starting to show up more and more. We're getting more like a blendable or cards that are changing or have like mutable attributes. So, it's definitely interesting. But like for me, I want to know it all. I want to know what's going on every chain. I want to know what I can do with an NFT. I want to, that's like in my searches, I'm always kind of looking for the rare, more random, like I'm interested in an NFT that can do something I haven't seen another NFT do before. Like that's always interesting.
Do you have any ideas that you want to hash out?
Oh God, yeah.
Live on air. Let's go.
Yes.
A lot.
We have a film. coming
Well,
up
I mean,
here.
like, there's a that's where I was going next. Like, we make movies, and we have our 8th feature film that we're finished. It's done now, so we're trying to figure out how to release it by way of NFT, and we want to make a game. You know shit. I haven't said the name of the film yet, but it's very, very much like integrated into the space
Yeah.
and kind of everything that's going on in some ways. So we definitely want to, release it and integrate it into the NFT space in a very major way. And we have some ideas on that. But yeah, we should talk behind the scenes about this, because I would be
Yes.
curious on what you guys have to think about this.
Oh, awesome. That's actually another feature that like my co-founder really wants to add into our podcast. So like the first 10 to 15 minutes where like we hash out ideas. And if we have like any specific guests, hash out ideas specific to the collection. So open to like just throwing ideas and brainstorming out there right now if you guys want to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, one of the ideas that we're, thinking of for the film is to have like maybe like a small batch of like NFTs that would be for like to buy into, like, as a full owner, like, so if you held one of these NFTs, then you could reproduce, screen, sell the movie, do whatever the hell you want with it.
Yeah.
Of course, our percentage would be tied to that, so whatever you did with that, we would, earn a little bit off that.
No,
But,
only 98%.
What's that?
Only 98%.
Only 98, yeah.
Only.
But you can do whatever you want with
a
it.
humble amount.
Yeah, but screen it, do whatever you want. It's fine. Yeah, no, but certain ideas like that, it would be fun to sort of like, make it to like an experience that you have to go down this rabbit hole to get to your own copy of the movie. Like one NFT leads to another, maybe one chain crosses to another, some sort of mystery clue winding you to the film.
Yes.
Kind of one of the ideas that we're thinking about.
Super cool.
Yeah. What are some of the ideas that you've been brainstorming lately?
We might have like a real life scavenger hunt coming out soon that we're hashing out tonight. So this is the first Speakeasy Sunday idea that we just got like 4 people up on stage. They had this idea, people started adding on to each other. And then we were all like, wait, what if we actually make this a real thing? So we're building that out tonight. I don't want to reveal too much, but I might be making 1-in-1 monkeys. They're all going to be notoriously known for crimes. And whichever family or whichever individual reveals or finds all the clues first, they're either going to get raffled off to the family, or that person might win them, or they might just win something else from our treasure chest of Mini Monkey Mafia.
Love me a scavenger hunt. That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out a way to do a Discord scavenger hunt across multiple servers.
Oh, wait. Have you heard of the Memer bot?
No.
It's okay, so it tracks all these Discord economies. I'm only saying this because I think our dev is trying to build one in for our banana coins, but it's called the Memer bot. You should probably change the name for your Discord, but it basically allows you to buy, sell, steal, and trade different inventories. So it could be something that like you find certain things in the Discord, you keep them in inventory, and you gotta like trade for a certain amount. And whichever combination of goods you have could be like the winning prize or the winning combination for a prize.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. We're going to talk.
Send me a message.
I will.
So I'm clicking on some of these blend cards from the Dyslexic 95 pack, and if you click on them on Atomic and you go into it, you can kind of see they're like, you can see the GIF video playing there. It's just that the thumb isn't showing up at the moment right now, but you can kind of get in and see like the one that I have up in the background right now. This is like one of the Photoshop copies. This is a blendable card. You would blend this with a couple other cards to get to the animation and or the musical looping bubble version of Night of Dreams of this little piece here. Oh, functionality goes a bit. Get into a little bit more tomorrow. See what else is in here.
I just wanted to quickly shout out all my heroes and villains showing up. Thank you very much for the support.
Oh yeah. How did that
yeah.
go? How did the sale go on that? Are we? Is
you
it
know,
sold out, or there's
it is
still
not sold out.
still some available?
There is still some
Pretty
available.
close last time I saw.
Still some available at heroesandvillains.io. This sale was an interesting lesson in the way Solana works and some of the opportunities that that blockchain and that market still has. But we are very excited about the project, and I think it's going to be a slow burn. And based on encouragement from the community, we've decided to keep the sale up until it sells out. So it's not going to be time limited anymore.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not that far away, I thought. Like it seemed like when I looked at it last.
It counts
like
down rather than up, so it can be a little misleading. But
Oh yeah, that's right. And I'm dyslexic, and I always F that up. And like I don't know how many times I'm like, shit, there's only 10 left. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No. I'm like, I just bought the 10th one. Yeah, I just got in.
you know, it
that all
was
the
so
time.
interesting. You'd think there would be a lot of crossover between the comic book market and the NFT market. But you go into, say, a large Marvel Discord, and you say, hey, we've got this award-winning famous artist with name recognition with this project. Oh, yeah, what is it? What, how can we buy it? Oh, well, it's this NFT. Instabam. That's it. You're gone. You're out of the forum. You're out
Really?
of the Yeah.
They ban you off the word, the dirty
Interesting.
word, NFT?
Maxis,
Roxy's.
physical maxis, physical copy maxis. It seems
Yeah.
like.
I mean, I think it's like the competition with what already exists. Like all these Marvel characters, they have their movies, they have like their amusement parks, they have their events. So if you're making an NFT collection off of it, the utility is going to be the same as like going to the actual Marvel events.
Yeah, and I mean, this is an NFT that evolves over 18 days as you own it. So it's essentially, they're not all one of ones,
Yeah.
but for all intents and purposes, it is your own comic book character that is being created by a man who's done 12,000 pages for Marvel and DC over the last 30 years. So that's that. Like I said, so we're completely optimistic that it's going to sell out, but a little bit of a slower burn.
Yeah.
And the good news is we've already hit the funding goals that we needed to hit to make the comic book and to make the play to earn game.
Sick.
So
Super
that's
cool.
happening regardless.
I actually prefer, to be honest, I think with NFT marketing and sales, I actually prefer the slow burn coming from someone that sold out in 3 hours. Because I think like trying to make up for that amount of hype post-launch is almost nearly impossible. I think we saw that most clearly with like Mechaverse, where their launch was so hyped. But then the question now is, can you live up to that same amount of hype post-launch for all your other events?
And we refused to pay for Discord followers. We refused to pay for Twitter followers. We refused to pay for a bot that would come in and buy 100 NFTs every hour to make like sales were moving. No, it's organic growth or nothing as far as we're concerned.
Yeah,
absolutely. And that's the best way, because you don't have to worry about at the end, is your hype real? Because I think the worst part is if you see such big numbers in your NFT Discord or your NFT Twitter, and then you go into the actual sale, and then it's selling out so slowly, and you're like, what's going on?
Yep. That's what's good about the icy.tools is that you can kind of look in on that website and kind of see if one person's buying up all the collection too, you know, you can kind of see like a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes, you know, like if you're feeling some FOMO, go ahead and check a couple of things. Also too, when the heroes and villains launched, wasn't Solana was like on the rise as well too, like it was like hitting like maybe, I don't know, all-time highs or where it's at in its deal, but I know like all coins were up. You guys had to change it. You ended up changing the price during the sale, like to lowering it as well too. So I'm sure like at the time, you know, like the coins going up, price is kind of steep. People are like, what the hell? Like, you want to wait for the, you know, things to kind of chill out a little bit. And then you guys did the honorable thing of cutting the price in half, which I think was awesome. That actually helped me, you know, jump in, because just so overall, I'm like, the whole thing, I was like, man, I want to get in, but this is like the rest of my NFT budget for the rest of the year. So when you guys started chopping price, I'm like, all right, I can jump in now and feel like I'm not going to miss out on this one. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of that like sort of cross chain like scariness that some people have had. I was experiencing it a little bit, like setting up my first Solana wallet and stuff. It's like, oh shit, I'm doing this again. Like, all right, I got to remember some keys or whatever the hell it is. You know, like it's this, you know, I'm a creature of habit. You know, I get stuck in my ways.
That was all part of the learning process, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we have a partner for for another podcast, and he was like, oh, I'll make a tutorial video on how to set up a Solana wallet and fund it. We'll have that ready for Monday. And it's like, you know, we should have thought of that. We probably should have had that video out prior to the release of the NFT. So yeah, learning curve. And, you know, the Solana market was, you know, again, it's if you're going to commission a piece of art from someone of Mark McKenna's level, you're probably paying at least 4 figures, if not more. But the Solana market just is not mature enough yet to get used to that type of price point. So, you know, we're all, if there's one thing we pride ourselves on, it is community feedback. So take it in action.
Absolutely. I mean, we're going through, you know, we're getting close finally with our Action Family Club Card pack here. We're 25 away from hitting our first, you know, unlockable mark or whatever. 25% of the collection will have been sold then, and then, you know, we open up a lot of things. The giveaways will start to change around here. And you know, like I didn't know what was going to happen when we launched it. I didn't know if it was going to be a crazy one or sell up. I didn't think it was. I'm happy with it going slow. I'm happy, like, you know, that we're almost to the first place so we can really get into this. I'm happy that we're launching the animation tomorrow, you know, so we have a lot of things that are finally starting to come together and starting to come out even before we've hit our unlockable, you know, 25% amount, and where you know, things start to get a little bit more fun for the holders. But yeah, and I don't know. I mean, like like you guys are saying, it's like, you know, we're still new. Everything's new, and I think if things do rush in, it definitely, like you're saying, it's hard to like live up to the hype a little bit. You know, I mean, like a lot of people I don't think they understand that. A lot of these projects, they sell the cards and then they have the money so that they then can now start to go build what they're trying to build, you know, like, and the impatience in between that is a really hard game to fulfill. I feel like, you know, it's a difficult thing because people, I don't see it. So I think that's what's so great about your podcast, of getting behind the scenes of this a little bit. It's like, people need to know. And I also really appreciate projects that don't hype their stuff until their like product is like ready to go, and then it's like, look at us, we're here, and it's like, wait, where did you come from? This is amazing. Really nice way to still, when people show up in that way. Yeah. But like you're saying, it's a learning curve. We're all trying to figure this out, and it's a cool space and community to do it in, because there are a lot of helpful people. Yeah. And a lot of people that are willing to get down for each other.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think it's such a cool space. And what I realize most, especially when it comes to like the timelines of everything, I think most of the people that like work in tech or like higher stress jobs, they kind of have an idea of what it means to actually like build something and ship it out and like the timelines for that. But then you also have a lot of people that I think they grew up with like media hype, or like look at the stock market, everything fluctuating all the time and good news always coming out. And that's just not the reality of building something out for the long term. So I think the podcast, I really want to make it a space, or at least change the conversations in the NFT world about from how do we hype up the project to this is what it actually means to build a project. Like it's not all about like money and fame and whatnot. I think if you end up becoming the next Bored Apes or like the next Gutter Cats, good on you. But for us, it's mainly just how do we do the most for the community for the time that we're around, and how do we do it in the most genuine and authentic way.
Yeah, absolutely. That's you know, that's like with our Action Family Club card. You know, one of the things that when our movie comes out, there's like a rewards pool that the holders of the card we want to, like, you know, reward them from all of our collections that we make going forward and stuff. You know, like, so they're to incentivize the community, I think is important. Do you guys have anything like that set up with the Mini Monkey Mafia? Like, is there a are you guys paying back to your holders in any way?
Yes. So we have the airdrops, which are going to be free when you get the baby monkey. I think the only thing is you'll pay
Awesome.
gas, but we'll make sure that there is a time frame so no one has to go through any gas wars. Another thing is we are planning in our roadmap to set up wallets for each of the different Mafia families. So if you go in, you can choose to be a part of the Inferno, Marino, or Olympus family, and each of them will actually have their own wallets. And you'll be able to have, I think, up to 2 ETH per family, and then everyone votes on and decides what they want to spend the ETH on, whether it be like charity or buying an NFT. Another aspect that we're working out is in Discord economy. So we have something called the banana coin that you can win through competitions, and it's going to be multiplied based on how you win the competition. So like if you make fan art or if you make memes, that's going to be weighed a lot more than if you just posted the monkey. And then those you can cash in for. We have something called the lore, which is me documenting everything that goes on in the chat. And so you can either submit a lore story that you've written, anonymous or not anonymous, a Twitter shout out. You can buy certain things from our quote unquote Mafia Discord economy. And so it just makes the Discord a lot more interactive and fun. We also started hosting game nights. And so our community manager actually Twitch streams, and you can see like what he's talking about as he shares his screen, and everyone can play along. And so we're trying to make this as interactive as possible while also making sure that the community feels listened to and heard.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, you guys are a solid project. I'm glad I stumbled into you and found you, and I'm super happy to bring you on the show.
Thank you.
And like brother said, your knowledge is incredible. Like, yeah, you definitely know what you're bringing it all to the space. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you drop the link to the dyslexic packs in chat? Somebody's asking.
Oh yes, I can. And I just picked up 2 of them that I'll give away here.
Let's go.
In the grubfish here.
Speaking of the giveaway, do you mind leaving the form open a couple extra minutes today for some of our newbies?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so let's get to that portion of the show where we give away some beautiful NFTs. Was there, Penguin, you said that you were trying to work something out?
So to the #1 winner, however we select the #1 winner, we'll get a Heroes and Villains Origins mint.
Sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I know we're very excited about that.
Yes, indeedy. Okay. Did I wait? I didn't pin the message, did I today?
No, that's
pin
okay.
message yet.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, give me a second here, guys. Let me get a message to pin for you. All right. Oh, and so I need to put on
well, I don't ask for soul addresses. It'll
Discord
take too
name?
long to find, and just Discord name, and
okay.
Some of them may not have wax addresses either, so
right. So your Discord
mandatory.
name will work for the we'll go Discord. If you have a wax address, put that on there, and of course put the safe word on there. And okay, I gotta pin this message. Oh my god, I'm so far behind today. All right. Talk amongst yourselves here. I'll get it together, I promise.
So about the local sports team, I don't think I've
do the
ever
weather
heard of
report.
sports.
Give us the weather.
Well, the weather
Dude.
today is 12 degrees Celsius and sunny. There is a chill starting to take over. I would expect snow to come sometime in the next 24 hours here in lovely northern Alberta.
All
Hoof is
right.
asking Solana.
Solana is a blockchain.
That is, yeah, that's where this prize will be able to be received correctly.
Yeah.
All right,
you
babies,
can just
and
DM me if you win, and then I'll take you
Get you
safely
sorted.
and nicely through that.
all right, babies and gentlemen, if you see there at the top of the YouTube chat, I have pinned a message that says NFT giveaway. It'll lead you to the form. Start filling it out with your Discord name, your safe word. Throw a wax wallet on there, address on there if you have it. And,
Shout out to the legend Norman Comics for dropping in.
Norm.
He loves your Burberry scarf.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, you should have came yesterday. I had a beautiful jacket on. Beautiful jacket. I will leave this forum open for a little while here. I don't want to exclude anybody, but there is 26 million people watching right now. 15 million people have smashed the like button. If the other, 11,000 million people want to go ahead and smash the like button now, that'd be epic. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell. And I think everybody's got to be in by now.
I'm getting reports. I'm getting thumbs up and people saying they're in. So
okay. Everybody's happy? All right.
I did my best.
Huh?
Said I did my best. That's all I can do.
Yeah, good work. Thank you for
Thanks.
that.
Thanks, buddy.
Is Stoned Rabbit here today? Did he get in?
Yeah, he's here.
All right. Did he get in?
Stoned, are you in?
Boulder Magic's in. No, I was on TV. Wait. Felix? Viter Felix? No, I was on TV. What does that mean? Like you were on the TV? How does that work?
I'm on the
TV
TV right now.
What's that?
I'm on the TV right now.
I'm on the TV.
Mom, look at me.
Right now.
YouTube.
You made it.
Yeah. She'd be so proud if she knew what NFTs or YouTube were.
Oh my gosh. Maybe one day when we come out with the podcast, we'll break it down to everyone.
How's your fake currency business doing? Fine, Mom. Thank you.
Oh, man. I don't want to rush this, but I do have to go in like a minute or two.
Yeah, no, do your thing. Thank you for your time. Thanks for joining us today.
Amazing.
And sharing the Mini Monkey Mafia with us. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah, we'll have to have you back in the future when you guys have some updates or when the
Maybe
babies
when the
start coming out.
babies. Yeah.
Of course.
Awesome.
I think we set up a Discord already, so if you guys have any more that you guys want to talk about, just shoot me a message and I'll happily apply.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye. All right, let's get it over into the old grub fish critter craft.
Norman's watching from his bubble bath.
You're in the bath again, buddy? That's
Good
awesome.
Lord.
Norman lives the life of luxury. Definitely.
And
Definitely. I need to steal a page out of his book.
I
need a
had
little bit
shower.
more luxury.
I had a shower to make myself pretty before coming on, and I did not want to leave. Oh man, I could have stayed in there all day.
I never leave the shower. When I'm in it, it's hard to get me out. All right, I gotta grab
cold.
What?
Start doing cold water.
I know you're supposed to do that. I know you're supposed to do that. It's supposed to be healthy.
I was doing it, and then now that it's getting colder, it's like hard as heck to do.
Yeah. Talk to your older brother, Fading Armageddon, about it. He never takes a hot shower. He's like the Iceman.
Zion's on it too.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Zion was asking Luke the other day about it, and because he's been back in jiu-jitsu, so he's been getting sore, and just it helps him when like he gets out of class and he'll come home and take his cold shower.
Amazing.
No, he actually really enjoys cold water.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it once or twice, but it's not normal for me to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Not normal. All right, I'm
Well,
still grabbing these addresses here. Sorry.
I'm the opposite. I just end up turning it hotter and hotter and hotter throughout the shower.
Me too. I like to take hot showers and lay down and fall asleep and wake up with a cooked belly. Like my belly's all red and burnt.
What year is it?
Yeah, no, I do this almost daily. I burn my belly out. It's gonna haunt me. I know it. One day it's just gonna be a big blistered gut. I'm not looking forward to it. All right, I almost got all these address-a-moles in here. Let's see, did I get them all? Because, you know, some people didn't put their Discord names, so now I got to go grab their wax addresses, and not as easy as this, because they're, like, peppered in, you know? So what do you...
You're doing great.
Maybe I won't put these guys on here. What do you mean you don't have a Discord name? How do you not have... Wait, no, that's possible. I'll put them on.
Everyone I brought over was from Discord, so I assume they have a Discord name.
You would think. All right, so like this will be interesting. If you know, like, will somebody claim or not on these? They win. God,
Trying to mint my citizen right now.
Okay.
Still
Oh, you're
getting
trying to
that
mint them up?
same error though.
I think they took it down. They only brought it up for our show. So you got to wait now till launch. You missed it.
Yeah, I thought you did it in between somehow or something. I was like, what? But you had yours minted.
No, I minted it. After the show, I did it. I just I think I did it
Out the
right
window.
after the show.
Yeah.
I sat there and just went click until I looked at it until it looked beautiful. All right, a couple more addresses there. I got to grab.
Yoshi Bucks showed up in the wallet here.
Oh, I saw that.
When
saw
I got
that. What's
I got
that
a
all
random-
about?
I haven't quite figured it out because you go to the website and I believe you're supposed to interact somehow with the Yoshi Bucks. Yoshi Bucks are collectible music NFTs that were used in Yoshi Drops app, Music 97. We Running, written, produced by Yoshi Kondo. But I haven't figured it out. There's a couple things on the Yoshi side of the world that I need to sort or figure out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too. I was listening to or watching, God damn it, what's the name of that Uplift show that goes on every morning or whatever that Corey jumps on? Or he wasn't there today, but they were talking about the Blue DAC DeFi system. And
There's a new pair coming, right? And then next month there's 10 new pairs.
dude, they're going to cross chains.
never cross chains.
That's what they're talking. That's
Never
what they're
cross
talking.
streams.
Oh,
you
streams.
cross
Right,
chains.
streams,
You want to
right.
cross
I always
chains.
get that wrong. Good safety tip. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what they were chatting about is
That was but one of the topics they were getting into is how, like, there's going to be like some button on Blue Deck where you can switch to go into the other chains. And
pair up Blue with
yeah,
some other tokens on other chains
yeah,
with your SHIB.
yeah. Is Morton mad at with us today? I saw he was over there.
Yeah, he was here earlier.
He
You
was
still with us,
listening
Morton?
in on that show too. He might have something to say about it because I saw him chatting. He said something in the chat that they weren't talking about. You know, like the downside of it. They were pretty hype about it. You know, just talking about the ups and I think he was like, "Yo, why don't you talk about what could
What if this? Yeah. What if this is? What about this side of it?
Morton talking about a downside? That's weird.
Morton's always got some good questions.
I love you, Morton. I
Yeah.
like trolling.
What are you doing here, Penguin? Going after Morton? What happened? Does you guys have beef?
No, I love him. I like trolling people. I
Here he is.
expect the same back from him.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop. Yeah. Oh, I got into a funny little troll argument yesterday
troll off?
night. A troll off, if you will. I got into a troll off in the Buttheads Discord community. And believe it or not, I got into a troll off with a guy named Mars, a bunch of Z's at the end.
Oh, okay.
But
You were
Mars.
like, dude, you got to change your name.
I don't think it was Mars, Utah. Our Mars going under a undercover Mars name. But did the troll off get interesting? And Mars is going to join us not this Friday, but next Friday for 20 minutes, and he's just going to
live
roast
troll
me.
off.
He's just going to
Nice.
roast me for 20 minutes is the idea. So hopefully he shows up. Mars,
happened?
if
What
you're
do you
out there
mean?
listening, you
It's a
better show up.
personal. It's a personal vendetta now. It's not just like about whatever you guys were talking about. He's gonna roast you personally.
That's what yeah. Well, I mean, that's what it was in the beginning anyway. Like, you know, he went 0 to 60. Went 0 to 60 on me. You know,
Hit me
like,
up, Mars, if you need some insider scoop.
talk
Knowing
to my
this guy's
brother.
whole life.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I want him
Wanna
to
know how
come
to
in
make
and give
love
me
see me.
fire.
See me.
So, yeah, and you know, it was funny because, like, you know, the troll off started. Then we went
Yes.
behind the scenes, and we started
Would you
making
start a-
nice with
a
each other a
private?
little bit. But I'm like, I still want you to come in and roast me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I go away from it all for a bit, and then I go back to the Buttheads Discord, and I see he's trolling me again
Well,
while
you're
I'm
not
not there.
around.
So
Dirty little troll.
after we made nice in the behind the scenes, yeah, a little interesting, huh?
Yeah, and you've
So-
got the screenshots to prove it.
No, I don't. But you can just go scroll
Just
back
kidding.
in the Buttheads Discord.
To
If you
be
wanted
clear,
to.
Morton, to be clear, LeftHousr and Emmett don't think you're a troll, and I was joking.
I don't think no.
Nobody's. Yeah, Morton's. We moved on to a troll off that brother was getting into in the Butthead Discord.
Yes.
Nobody here thinks you're a troll.
No, fuck no. Morton's a gem. Morton's
Gem
a gem.
of a gent.
But yeah, like I was saying, Morton, I don't know if you heard me earlier what I was saying about the Uplift YouTube show earlier. But what was it I saw you in the chat. You were asking them, like, why isn't nobody talking about, I can't remember what the term was, but it was like more of like a downside, like the not slippage, but term you used.
Technical term you dropped out there in
Yeah.
the chat. What are you?
About, you know, like how you might lose in Blue Deck. How, you know.
It wasn't in permanent loss.
Yeah, something like that. But we love you, Morton. We love you very much. Don't see what you did, Penguin.
I know. I'll
She
take
won't
my
even-
penance.
she won't
I'll take my penance.
Okay.
I expected to get it back,
Yeah, me
but
too.
then I went the other way, so I apologize.
All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, and permanent loss. Did they ever
Yeah.
speak about it? I ended up leaving before.
They have a little message that pops up there when you log into Blue Deck that says, you know, it's a risky
Business.
situation. You could be subject to impermanent loss, and there's a link that kind of describes what that is, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. He was probably being a little more specific on what he was saying than.
Yeah. All righty. Well, you know, you win some. Hopefully, we all win some.
He's asking questions that need to be asked.
Yeah,
I'd say.
exactly.
A lot of people won't ask those. So
That's what I'm saying. They aren't warning some of their own about it. It's hard to wrap. Oh, yeah, that's two. It's hard to wrap your head around it. Yes, Kevin, it is. It definitely is. Like, you know, when the DeFi thing first hit, it went right past me. I kept trying to figure it out by reading about it and this and that, and I was just like, I didn't get it. I think I understand it a lot more now. But tricky, scary.
yeah.
Everything's scary. We fear change.
Yeah. I think impermanent loss is when you enter liquidity pools and your assets are locked up rather than liquid. If there's volatility that you could gain on for sure on the positive side, but you could definitely lose out on the negative side from it as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like what Vis is saying here too. He's like, you know, well, the issue is they should have mentioned before walking people into the adult game. The key word there is the adult game. Like that's one of the things that they say on their website, the way they break it down. They call it a game, and I believe they call it an adult game.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, are dildos involved, or like, what makes it an adult
will be.
game?
The blue
Lots
dildo
of
pair is
dildos
coming.
involved, but probably not the ones you're thinking of.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's one thing I keep thinking about the Blue DAC thing is like everybody's in. There's this like a limit or what, like a time period, and then it ends, right? And then what, a new staking period, or it's going to be a new set of coins or whatever it is, right? So what the heck? Everybody's going to exit at the same time on the at the end of the month or whatever like that. Like, how does that work? How does everybody exit at the same time? That's like the big scary thing that I wonder about, you know. And I'm like, oh, maybe you should pull a little bit along with, try to cover yourself before you. I'm not funny. I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. But that's scary. What's the deal there? How does that work? How is it that it ends and like, okay, end your thing, but isn't that going to just crash the price?
I'm not exactly sure what the countdown is referring to tell you the truth.
It's the end of the staking period.
For all pairs?
I think they
I
all
thought I
the
read
same
something
numbers.
next month that there were 10 new pairs being added.
Right, and I think it'll be a new
Set of pairs.
It'll be, I think, yeah. I don't know if you can just transfer over, keep your thing staking in from one to the next. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. We'll have to get them back on and have more heated debates about it.
Little deep dive into the inner workings. Yeah.
Yes, indeedy. All right.
Or even just like this, like we're having now, dude. I mean,
yeah,
getting into the Discord and getting into the cloud and having a community chat about this. I think it's already happened after one show when he was on. But yeah, it's always good to chat with you guys and see you guys chatting amongst each other and working together.
Yeah. Indeedly doodly. Okay, let's give away some NFTs here. So first place is the heroes and villains.
Yeah.
And then
DM me if you win.
Yep. DM the penguin if you're first place. We'll call them out. We'll make them say hello, how you do, and all that stuff.
Sorry you can't get through.
But in the meantime, second and third place will get Dyslexic 1990 pack. The first pack out of 10 come out in the collection Tuesdays and Thursdays, but not this Thursday because we'll be dropping the Action Family Matters episode 1, the Halloween special. First ever animation in the history of the world. This is the first animation before Disney, for Mickey Mouse, for it all. Like, we got in a time machine and we did it. So, yeah, we'll drop that Thursday.
Why not just sell the time machine tech? Whatever.
Yeah. Grubfish is grubbing. And the fishes are swimming. And I'm rolling the joint.
And the joint is rolling itself.
Joint is rolling itself while the... Oh my God! Murder and destruction. About 80 of them died at once. Somebody's about the suicide mission blow up and kill a lot of them. It's about to happen. And they only killed themselves. The blades all flew in like crazy.
Poor Peg.
Oh, sorry, Flower. You're about to blow up. You're running hot. Yep, that was you, buddy. Somebody just farted. One of them farted, and now they're running hot.
Sorry about that.
Yep. Oh, blew up. Dun 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 dun. Two of them look like they're doing it. Oh, they finally separated. Neckbreaker. Ah, buddy, you're dead. Flavor Flav, you're still out there, buddy. And Turco and Castrata and Boulder Magic, my man, you're still out there. That's dope. And Goliath. Boulder, you're gone. Oh, but it looks like Boulder, if everybody chimes in, it looks like you probably won one of these dyslexic packs, actually. Castrata. Eric Castrata. First place winner. Gotta love it. So Castrata 4667. Congratulations. Go ahead and get in touch with the Penguin. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear you say yellow.
Oh, just did.
Just in,
Say
yeah,
hello to the
right on.
folks.
Boulder Magic, you're winning yourself one of the Dyslexic 1990 pack, and same with you, Mr. Flavor Flav, or Mrs. Flavor Flavor. I don't want to discriminate against.
Flavor's
gender.
been on a run. Flavor already won a Heroes and Villains mint earlier today.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome! Congrats, big wins for you. All
That
right,
together.
I'll share this. Well, we don't need to share it, I guess. It's not like that. I got to go see about. No, I got boulders. Do I have flavors? Sure, I got flavors. What is it? The wax wallet. I'm doing a lot of stuttering today, I've noticed. Can I have another hit? That might help. smooth me
Flavor,
over.
if you don't have a wax wallet, just DM me and I'll walk you through it.
Okay. Flavor, yeah, hit me up with your wax wallet if you're out there, Flav. Or
Flavor.
maybe I can find you in the Discord.
Calling Flavor.
All right. What a show!
What a show.
Yeah,
Good show.
Christine from the Mini Monkey Mafia. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was more than I expected, actually. Super cool. I definitely want to dive more into the community and check out their Discords. I mean, their podcast that they got coming up, and I'm excited to make a baby mini monkey. And I love the idea of the different mafias in the clans and how all that stuff is coming. That sounds really fun. That seems like a definitely smart little project there. God, I want the gas prices to chill out. I've found some cool mint for free, funny, silly, crazy
Projects.
out there that I'm just sitting here staring at the Gwell, and I'm like waiting. In the meantime, though, let's look at one more thing, and then we'll get the heck out of here. Because there's one more collection that I picked up today. I haven't opened it up yet, but it's the Drop Bear pack, which I got here on wax. It's a generative collection of bears.
Heyo.
Yeah. What is their deal here? Go to their website. They've got
There was a huge hack yesterday.
Yeah.
The Bear X.
What was the deal with this hack? I just saw headlines. I didn't see anything else.
Unfortunately, our man, the group got hacked in the middle of the night. Supposedly, they were a London-based project, and some hackers got into their Discord and started putting out some announcements that the drop was live, and $300,000 worth of ETH later. You know, people are starting to realize.
Holy shit.
I am, as soon as same. Not that we got $300,000 stolen, but we had people come in impersonating either the name of the server or me, trying to drop a fake link. But their fatal mistake was including me in the DM, so I was able to lock that down right away.
Do not F with the Penguin, okay?
That's awesome.
He's a weirded beardo.
That's right.
That's really good. So this Drop Bears Tree Diving Club promo censored. Oh wait, I'm just reading their YouTube thing. This is like very much more like the generative collections on ETH, on Solana, or these other chains or whatever. Much like our Action Family Club card in a way, but this one is definitely, they're from Australia. They're hooking up the koala bears down there. It's a charity for koalas. They've got 6,666 to be minted. And they got their percentage roadmaps when things get unlocked and they start donating to the $10,000 to the Australian Koala Fund at 50%. So, you know, they got some things worked in here for the community, for their community. And who knows? Let's see where it goes. I'm trying to get them on the show here.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm always interested in you know, NFTs. Did you guys know that I like NFTs?
Whoa.
I'm a big NFT
But
man
it was
here.
just land. I thought
Not
you
just
only were
land.
interested in land whores.
No. I'm not just interested in land whores. I'm interested in the land, M.
Sea whores,
Oh,
land whores, space whores,
Jesus,
any way
buddy.
they come.
Yeah. All right. So, I think we did it. I think that was a very successful show, as it always has been as of late.
award-winning.
It's award-winning. It's an
Don't,
award-winning week.
With that microphone, you look like you should be telling us to get our pets spayed or neutered.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
It's just Phil Donahue.
Well, go ahead.
As I like to say, yeah. Give us the
Well, unfortunately, your pet lives in an unregistered community, and it's law here that all pets in this neighborhood needed to be neutered and spaded so that the dogs don't run wild.
and the law says you can't touch. But it looks like there's a lot of lawbreakers in here tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Love when you do that.
Okay. Tomorrow, an incredible big show. You're gonna want to be here tomorrow because it's gonna be community interactive. We have Mr. Crypto Rising from CryptoPick coming in, and we are going to be doing a live community battle, CryptoPick style, with their new CryptoPick game, the Battle Royale. This is the second community. This is the second time this game is going to be played, and you guys are all going to be playing it here. So it's going to get epic. We're gonna launch the Action Family Matters episode 1, the Halloween episode special. And we'll probably actually air it here too, right here on the Upland Action NFT News. So tune in if you want to check out what this episode's about.
Bow, bow, bow.
Pew, pew, pew. Brother.
That's a big day tomorrow. Crypto
Yeah.
Rising making their return. Crypto Pickies. We all need to come together as we used to here and hit our percentage marks. Rise up for the left crew and
Yes.
take out whoever we go against week after week.
Yes. And we're at episode, what is today's episode?
271?
270,
271.
271. We've got, 30 episodes to get to 2,000 subscribers. We're at 1,820, it looks like.
Yes.
Oh, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll
We've
do
got, what do we need? We need 180?
Yeah.
180 in 30 days. Or 30 shows. Can we do it? I need every one of you guys out there in the chat.
Maybe
To
if you
help.
ever gave out an NFT, you would get subscribers more quickly.
Maybe we should do a giveaway.
Maybe we should do a giveaway. What should... Okay. Brother, you want to take... All right, Penguin, is there anything you want to leave us with before we go?
Stay tuned to, if you're a Whelps fan, stay tuned to that Discord for some Halloween stuff this weekend.
Yes.
And if you're interested in a exclusive comic book by Mark or a comic, just hit me up on Discord. I'll fill you in.
Hit him. Brother,
Do it.
take us out.
I definitely want to send a shout out to the Mini Monkeys and Christine for coming through and dropping some knowledge and some heat over there. That was awesome. Hump day, people. We're here again. Half the week is through. The NFT action never stops. The gas is getting hot and high as heck. So be safe out there. Be cautious. Be smart. And be good. And you know what we do. We'll be back here tomorrow, 1 p.m. PST, as we always are, with the wonderful Crypto Rising back in effect with the Action Family Matters Series 1, Episode 1 drop. So let's do it together. Let's all be here. Let's share this out. Get everybody together for the wonderful events. And until then, babies and gentlemen, we do, as we always do, bid you adieu.
Yes. Success.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Success.
Cassastra, just DM me. I'll get you your NFT. DM Penguin.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I need Flavor Flav to reach out to me too, so I can get you. You got that one for me?
I sent it to you in the Zoom chat here.
Beautiful, beautiful. And Mr. Boulder Magic coming your way. Eclectic 95, 1990 pack. Super exciting.
Bill Williams, all week.
All right, what a show, man.
Yeah.
What an award-winning show.
I gotta check out that monkey Mafia.
Yeah, pretty sick, man. Pretty sick. I love the art. I love Christine's art. Super good. It's funny. Some of them are funny.
It's good to see the ladies of the blockchain show up
Yes.
every once in a while as well.
Absolutely. I was going to say that, actually. Ladies!
Hey, ladies!
Beautiful show. What a great show. Well, I love doing this every day. It's really great. It's a good way to live. All right, NFT community. See you guys